Hello, I'm Ron Koontz. I'm talking to you from the home place. And I want to talk with you about the cult of Koontz. What it was, I was just flipping the channels on the internet and somehow seen the Orange Sheriff on it. It'd been on a period of time because it got 87 views. And I saw that Matt Hawes suggested show the cult of Koontz, and Bird and Gutter on Worst Movies on YouTube agreed on it. So, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that I actually got my own show on a different channel outside of my own. And, that was a great thrill because what it is, these are professional critics that view all type of work and have a full understanding of what it's meant to be. So the next show was the organization, and they did a little editing, showing some karate kicks, one of them, some fast draw scenes, and put that in perspective before the actual show started. So it was great, a chance to get my work out to a large audience. And what's great about it, I'm on the same channel as such artists as Jackie Chan, one of my all-time heroes, and just a number of people. I really enjoyed High Kicks. I enjoyed Miami Connection, and just a number of movies I really enjoyed watching. I've seen a lot of movies that they hadn't reviewed. One of them was Tough Turf. It's on where it goes over 500, go down to the end and click in to 500 and more. I seen Tough Turf at the theater years ago, and it was the first run movie, and there's probably millions of dollars invested in the movie. Also, they review a lot of these big national TV pilots, and I'm just very thankful to be on the same channel with all these important people. And what I'm saying, it is, just great. And that's one thing that's one of the things that inspired this movie I'm working on now, Copper Sky. Where it'll be a full-length movie. It'll be filmed in Circle M City and Sanford, North Carolina. And Circle M City is one of the finest western sets anywhere. Tim Marsh is the founder of the set. And I understand that he's been working at close to 20 years, and he keeps improving. And so he also produced and starred in his own movie, Cowboy Trail. And really what inspired me to do the movie, a good friend of mine saw my acting on the Cult of Koontz. It was the organization. And he stayed adamant to do this movie. He said, why don't you give these people, Bird and Gutter, something to promote? And I said, I just don't feel I got the personnel to go up that Circle M City and really do the movie right. I think I'd be better off working on a small project. But he stayed adamant, so I called Tim Marsh up. It was actually the first of the year. And he said that he would have to have a script. So I wrote the script, Copper Sky. And I told him I could not put this movie across unless I had a good woman actress to play Nora. So after presenting the script, he got in contact with Catherine Swale, professional actress, been in a number of movies. And she got in contact with me immediately. She said that I would be honored to work with you. And we were set to do the movie, and let's see, in April 18th and 19th of April. But looking at my script and seeing the personnel I need, I just didn't have the personnel to put this script across. So I got in contact with Mitch Tony. He's over the Tom Mix Rangers. His father, Bob Tony, organized the Tom Mix Rangers. And I also sent him the script. After reading the script, he said he'd be honored to work with me. And so I'll definitely have the personnel I need. The main thing is, getting organized. There's a lot going on at Circle M City, so getting it scheduled where I can get all these people together at one time. And both parties agreed they just didn't feel like doing it in this heat, hot sun, like in July and August. And so really they want to get started in December. So that's good for me. And what I'm saying is the reason I favor an internet TV show like, well, for instance, Walter Lee or the organization, or I've done some they hadn't, Bird and Gutter hadn't shown yet, like the Devil's Hamper or the House of Satan, is that it don't take as long to do a show. I mean, you run something 35, 45 minutes, and that's a good show. But a movie, you're just getting started. So another thing, just like Copper Sky has been in production now, pre-production, for 7 months, and we're yet to shoot the first scene. So it takes a long time to do a movie. And I'm saying we could run into complications where some of the footage might not come out right into filming. It's just a number of things go wrong and we'd have to go back and shoot it again. So it could actually run into another year, but I feel that I've got good personnel helping me. I feel we get it right the first time, and I just don't feel there'll be any problems. But also, the manager, TV manager in Newbern, North Carolina, told me, he said, the way to stay on the air is give the TV stations fresh material. And like doing a movie, like an independent filmmaker, painting his own actors and whatever, if they can do like one movie every 3 years, that's good. And then it'd only be 10 movies in a 30-year period. So I favor the show. I love the movie, but I feel it's necessary for me to stay on the air by doing the TV show. And I'm proud to be part of Worst Movies. And really, Worst Movies, it's just like among professional work, it's got to be good to be considered bad to fall in a professional class. I mean, like a lot of people were getting in behind me on the internet, like I say, the pages, and okay, they're giving me credit for, best videos on YouTube. So now possibly that could have been a amateur status. I've been moved up to the professional status. Like, okay, this is professional, so for professional work, they're the worst, but they really got good. They've got to be good in order to be bad. And what I'm saying, what is bad? What is worst? Maybe it's not a love story. It's not a musical. It's not comedy. Maybe it's something that the critics do not approve of. So, in other words, I'm talking about the big national TV critics. So if they don't approve of it, it's bad. I saw that Stallone had to accept some type of reward for one of the Rambo movies, the Worst Movies. And yet look at the revenue that his Rambo movie made for our country as far as revenues for taxes and whatever. So what I'm saying, when you let people like that rate the movies, I just feel it's plumb dishonest. You got the character like Rambo, it's just double duty on the actor. Start with they got to be physical, it's a physical part, and then they got to be able to act. And I'm just saying that I just feel these big TV critics, they just have the way too long. If you don't like love stories, you don't like comedy, if you don't like musicals, I mean, what have you got? And I personally feel that the critics like Bird and Gutter, that should have been started 40 years ago. Yet, what I'm saying, I'm glad it was, because I'm part of the show and I'm glad to be part of it. And what I'm saying, I want to improve the cult of Koontz. But I just looked on TV and I just, it's been less than a year now since I've seen the show. I got this movie to do, recruiting of the actors and everything. So it's going to take time. I got plenty of past movies that maybe keep me on another year or two, but I want to improve the show. And, well, I believe that's all I really want to share with you. But just like I'm saying, I'm thankful to be on Worst Movies, and because you got to be good, even qualified to be bad when it comes into professional work. And just like I'm saying, it's given me a chance to go to the screen with a larger number of people. It's already inspired this movie, Copper Sky, which I feel that I have my very best cast. And if I blow this movie, it's nobody's fault but mine, because I got the support to do it. I love making movies like Gang War. I mean, what it is, Gang War, I've got practically nothing to work with. I've got used stock footage. I'm referring to the budget. Practically no budget to work with. And if I can get it into a movie, great. And I also go as far to say this. I want to be working every day. I'm just like a farmer wants to work out in his field. I want to be working every day. So what I'm saying, if I'm a farmer and I can't get enough personnel to have this 100-acre watermelon crop, well, maybe I'll raise 1 acre if I have to get out and do the work myself. And it's the same way about the movies. I mean, I want to be, working all the time, and just like playing golf. These movie stars, they get out and play golf, but how many of them will make the PGA Tour? All these talk shows, I feel they get a lot of money, a lot of attention, but it's still not the movies. And I realize some of them on these big movies, they can't step down to a little movie because they get a bad name for, if the movie don't come up to the standard of the critics, so they're sitting back doing nothing. I want no part of this. So just like I'm saying, I thank everybody for their support. I thank everybody for the support on the cult of Koontz, Bird and Gutter, worst movies on YouTube, and also Ron Koontz movies. I want to thank Matt Taylor. Matt Taylor is behind Ron Koontz movies. All operations outside, I take care of the operations as far as filmmaking is concerned, but he uploads it, does all the digital work. So for anybody to get these movies, it's got to come through Ron Koontz movies. Then they branch out to Bird and Gutter, and whoever else supports me. So just like I'm saying, I thank you very much for your time, and I'm planning on, not letting the people that supports me down. I plan on marching forward. Thank you very much.